Hey fellas, this is me, Kirby. This is KIRBBQ, and today I'm not doing a full-fledged cook. And what I'm doing is I'm testing out a new method of cooking ribs, and it's sort of a modification of the 3-2-1. I was on AmazingRibs.com the other day, and he was talking about the Texas crunch and whether or not to foil ribs when you're cooking them. And one of the things that he talked about was in the 3-2-1 method. Most of you already know that, where you cook your ribs for 3 hours and then you foil them for 2, then you take it out for the last hour. He proposed that the 2 hours is too long to be in foil, that it tends to overcook, and that's been my experience, that when I've done the 3-2-1 method and cooking my ribs, that the 2 hours that I have them in the foil do tend to overcook the ribs. But by that, I just simply mean that the ribs are fall off the bone, that when I go to take them out of the foil, then like they either breaking in half or pieces are coming off. So the guests that I'm serving to, they love it, they enjoy it. But me, with what I have the competition mindset now, and it's not to cook them that way. And so I want them to be tender but not so much fall off the bone. And as I'm talking about competition, I want to recommend this guy for those of you guys where the competition bug is bitten you and you've been watching barbecue pit masters like I have, and you want to try your hand at competing. I want to recommend this book by Jeff. I don't want to butcher his last name, but he's at Yoke It Up Ministries, or Give It to God. That's his competition team name. But he has his book, 20 donation to his ministry for $20. It's a real good book, and I got it within, man, I ordered it last Wednesday and it came Friday. So I've been reading through it, and he also has you can go to his YouTube channel, and he also is giving you information, coaching tips on how to get started with competition barbecue. And what I like about it, and rather than most of the time we look for recipes and cooking methods, he just gives you the nitty-gritty about how to get started with competition, what equipment to buy, what's it's like at a competition, what things you need to consider while going to a competition. That's the kind of information that I was looking for. Not so much as a recipe on how to cook ribs or whatever, but it's just what equipment should I get, what things should I consider as I'm entering into the competition arena. So, again, go to yokeupministries.com, and you can purchase the book there, or you can go to his YouTube site and check out his videos. He has 10 videos laying out some of the same material that's in the book. He's put it out there, so check his site out. And also Malcolm Reed, How to Barbecue Right, check his site out. He gives a tremendous amount of information on competition barbecue. So if you're interested in doing it, I recommend those two resources, How to Barbecue Right and Yoke Up Ministries, or Give It to God. Google, you can put it in the search field and you'll find it. I also put a link to it at the bottom of the description area. But back to what I was sharing about the ribs. What I'm going to do, the guy at AmazingRibs.com, I forget his name, what he was suggesting doing with St. Louis style ribs, which is the cutter ribs that I'm going to be using today, is to go ahead and do it 1 hour with smoke. Alright, 1 hour with smoke, 2 hours without smoke, foil it for a half an hour, and then an hour back on the grill, and then a quarter of an hour, 25 minutes after you put your sauce and stuff on. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Is it's starting to get dark, so I don't know how much of it's going to come out on tape, but I'm going to get the process started, getting my smoker lit up, get my ribs prepped up now. And so that's what our cook is going to entail today. Alright, my next clip is I'll be out in the smoker loading up the food. Alright guys, I'll see you then. Okay, I got the internal temperature is about 230 degrees on the inside. So I'm going to go and slap the ribs on. Sorry for my elbow. And my shot. Right there. These pieces are the loin meat that I cut off. And let's use some Greek seasoning on it and some Mrs. Dash. Just trying to do something that's a little bit diabetic friendly. So I'm trying those two. So just want to see how that turns out and tastes. Alright. Here we go. Up here, boy. As JB would say. Alright. So, the first hour, we're going to smoke with, we're going to add smoke to it for the first hour. We're going to, using pecan wood today. So we're going to do it for the first hour with smoke, or until my meat temperature get up to 150. Once you get to 150, we're going to stop the smoke. We're just going to let it cook for another 2 hours unfoiled, and then I'm going to foil it for a half an hour with apple juice. Alright, so the next time you see me, let me try to get center in my shot. Now I'm crooked. Next time you see me, I'll be foiling the ribs. Okay, I see you shortly. Okay, the first hour has passed, but the ribs still aren't up to the temp I want them to be before I stop the smoke. So it's at 139 now. I guess given the weather, it is about 30 something degrees today out here. So, and my smoker isn't insulated, so I guess it has the cold weather to contend with. Also, as far as getting back up to temp. So I just added some more charcoal, and so to get the pit back up to temp. And as soon as it reaches 150, I'm going to remove whatever wood is left that's in there to stop it from smoking. Then just let it go the last 2 more hours and heat. Just heat. The temp that has been running has been about 230. It's been about 230. And so I opened it up to remove some smaller pieces of pork loin that I took off just now, and so it's getting back up to temp. Like I said, added some more charcoal. Alright, gonna let it finish cooking, and then what I'll probably do is just wait till the finished product, and then give you my rundown on everything I have instead of coming back and forth, cutting on it off and all that other kind of stuff. So I just wait till it's all said and done, and then I'll come back and give you my final review as to how the method turned out for me and how does it taste and everything. I'm using the same rib that I've been using on my other ribs and the same sauce. So I'm just looking to see if this method is going to give me the bite through that I'm looking for on my ribs, or the tender. They tender, but they don't fall off the bone. So that's what I'm shooting for. That's what I'm trying to achieve with this cook. All right, I'll see you guys in a little while. Okay guys, here's a moment of truth. I had them on a smoker, smoked them for 1 hour, a little over 1 hour, because I hadn't reached it 150 yet the first time I went to check on them. So after I had reached 150, I stopped the smoke, just let them cook for another I think it was an hour and 45 minutes. Then I foiled them for 1 hour and left them sitting on the smoker for 1 hour. So let's see what we got. Okay, I guess I'll start from this end down here. Shoulder blade, bone. Okay, cutting to the piece of the bone. I hope you can see that. Here we go. This came out good. This came out good. I like it as tender but it's not super mushy. It pulled away pretty good. Probably need to try a piece around the bone, but what I'm tasting so far is good. I like it. The technique seemed to work. Even dealing with the, like I said, it's about 30 some odd degrees today. No, I think I might be wrong about that. 30, 40 some odd degrees today. So my pet had to struggle a little bit to keep up temp, but it did pretty good. Guys, that technique seems to work. So if you want tender ribs, and you've been using the 3-2-1, I suggest cutting down, instead of the 2 full hours in foil, cutting it back down to 1 hour, and you'll still get a tender rib that won't be quote unquote fall off the bone, but still tender, still able to bite through and pull away from the rib. Pretty good. Alright, this is KIRBBQ. I'm gonna do a JB number again. Up in, boy. Hey JB, I don't know if you watch my videos or not, but I like yours. Y'all have a good blessed night. God bless you. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to KIRBBQ, and I will see you when I see you. Oh, and don't forget to order if you're interested in trying to get in competition barbecue. I want to recommend the Pro Barbecue Coaching Guide by Yoke Up Ministries, or Give It to God. You can check out his website down below. Also Malcolm Reed's How to Barbecue Right website. Check out those two resources if you're interested in competition barbecue. And this is KIRBBQ. Y'all have a blessed evening. God bless.